That was perfect.
That works too?
You gotta be high. Damn, man. I hope somebody recording this shit.
The thing is, I want to do that shit that white people in movies always did. Like camping, because I never went camping. But also, I know I'm going to be over it.
Camping is not as cool as everybody makes it out.
In the movies, they look cool as fuck. In them fucking 90s movies, man.
What looks so cool about it?
I don't know. Family time, nigga. I ain't had no family time.
I said we tried to go camping once. Well, that might have been hunting. They took us out to the woods one time, and nigga, once we realized there was no TV, no electronics, no outlets,
Let's go.
they take you back in the curtain.
I just thought it was gonna be like a glorified, like when your parents kick you out the fucking house.
But they're with you.
No, they just kick you out the house for the entire day. You spend like 15 hours in the fucking sun drinking out of hoses and shit.
That's not camping. That's just a day outside.
Yeah. Alright, man, but I wanted that white people camping shit. Where I wanted the RV, man. I always wanted to do the RV shit. Ever since I saw the Goofy movie. I wanted to do all that shit.
Alright, so we've been gone for a minute, so we gotta jump back it up. Well, let's baby step it. Well, the Kanye album came out before the Certified Lover Boy, right? So it was Kanye, Donda.
What was it? 5 days?
Was it a week?
Came on Sunday.
Came on Sunday, so it was 5 days before. Did everybody give it a good solid listen to? I mean, but it was 27 songs, 26 songs?
Yeah, it's
2
hour 48 minutes. Too long, Kanye.
So our first listen, what we all got? What we get for the first listen?
I liked it.
Liked it?
I liked it.
You know I liked it. Our resident Kanye stan, who, I'm not gonna call you a stan, but probably the biggest Kanye fan of the crew. Your opinion was?
I liked it. I felt like he wasn't really making songs. He was making a score to moments in life, more so than trying to put together like an album of club bangers or radio hits and shit like that. I mean, he did end up doing that with all those features, but I think the overall musicality of it was him trying to score how he felt in situations.
We're gonna touch more on the album, but there was a lot of controversy around the album. I feel like you heard a lot of niggas that got left off the album, more as opposed to the niggas that was on the album.
Draco, talking about you want to box him now.
It was Soulja Boy, Chris Brown. Chris Brown had
Chris Brown was on it. He just wasn't on the way he was supposed to be on.
Oh, okay, alright. So Chris Brown.
This nigga just humming.
Yeah. He had full. I think it was a duet. And he got trimmed down the background vocals.
So how's everybody? So what's your go-to? What would you say your go-to song off the album would be then?
Shit with Fabio.
Fabio had the best bars.
Hell, man. What?
That's why I think everybody's saying that, because no one expected that from Fabio. As a hype rapper, you would classify him, or a
drill rapper.
Drill rapper, but he's also a fucking. I mean, I consider all them AA niggas
Hey.
I consider them party rappers or fucking hype rappers, maybe hype beast rappers, if we gotta put it that. So off the grid, I think they dropped the video for Hurricane. I haven't checked it out yet, so that's probably gonna be the single he's rolling out with.
Yeah, that's over the weekend.
And Lil Baby, who is fucking still. This might be his second year MVP run right now. Cause Lil Baby, I think the stimulus package has been moved from Drake to Lil Baby now.
Yeah, the Baby took his name off the stimulus package because he just wouldn't, back down. He stood his ground. Kind of tarnished his image, I guess.
He apologized now, though.
Yeah, does it count?
I mean, he's doing it for political reasons, so you gotta understand it. It might not count, but you get it. It's CYA.
What song is that? Everybody's go-to song?
What's the Off the Grid?
Yeah, that's fine.
I say Off the Grid. Jail Part 1. Me and my brother had a conversation about this. I feel like the song could have been hotter if there wasn't a Part 1 or a Part 2. It should have been Jail.
I like the fact that he was giving us Part 1, Part 2, but it was the same song with a new feature on it. It was like the worst type of 90s remix.
So is that cheating to y'all?
Yes. He's doubling up his streaming numbers.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Especially with the fact that you don't know. The fact that there's no features on there is a cheat in itself, because now you want to hear it to hear who's on it.
That's the new. Right.
And then you got the Part 1 and Part 2, so it's like, I don't remember, is Hove on Part 1 or is Hove on Part 2? I have to listen to both songs, and that stream goes up.
Or even if you don't know, like, yo, someone tells you, yo, bro, you gotta listen, yo, what song I need to listen to Jail. So, you know what I mean? Like, all right, bet. Maybe you could listen to it at that point in time somebody told you to go listen to it. When you finally go listen to it, listen to Jail, you're like, nigga, Jail, which one? One or two, so automatically you are going to listen to both of them.
I feel like everybody fuck with one more, though, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everyone
Wait, one is the one with Hov, right?
Yeah, everyone fuck with Hov. Niggas fuck with Hov more than the baby, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a better verse, honestly. Even though the baby's verse wasn't whack to me. I think the baby gave a good verse. I feel like when you get that call from Kanye, you're going to take a lot longer, baby, when you get a call from fucking 42 Doug.
I had a good question about that. So, if you're a rapper, right? And this is in the same vein of what we're talking about. If you're a rapper, and it's not, you're not the highest of the high, you're also not the lowest of the low. You're the type of nigga that if somebody sees you on a feature, they might jump ahead and catch you because it's you. Who do you go harder for when you get that phone call? Certified Lover Boy or Donda?
Donda. Oh, wait. What kind of rapper are you?
You're a mid-pack.
I think.
All right.
Go ahead.
I think mid-pack is gonna be Kanye. I think a nigga who's not really known like that is gonna go harder on Drake shit, cause Drake shit is gonna be played everywhere.
I would say the age demographic. I would feel like younger niggas, south of 27, maybe go harder for the Drake because they feel that they're gonna get it played more. I mean, if you go harder on a Drake album, there's a chance you get here in the club. We're not hearing none of this Kanye shit in the club. We're the wrong people. We're the wrong podcasters to talk about the club experience because we don't hit the club like that. But I still put myself in the mind state of if I'm hitting the club, what's gonna sound off? And you know what I mean? I don't think there's anything off that Drake album that's gonna be like, yeah, this one's gonna ring off in the Drake album. Off the Kanye album, it's gonna ring off in the club. But I would, we're gonna.
Off the grid by bumping the strip club.
Yeah, Off the Grid will. I'm sorry, I apologize. And there's another one. This shit's got a good beat. I forgot which one on the top of my head right now. But we're gonna pivot off this and go to something else. But also, I feel like Kanye's album, you can kind of tell niggas is going into it not just off the artistic shit no more. Niggas is, like you said, it's more about the streaming and shit like that. That's why you put 2 albums. That's why you put part 2 or part 1 on certain shit. That's why you also don't put the features on there. You know what I mean?
It's calculated.
I feel like all I have to do is streaming. If I put the features, y'all can hop around and go to here, Rick Ross, or go here, you know what I mean, Lil Baby, or The Baby, or
it's calculated more than artistic.
Dude, the nigga made $12 million before Donda even dropped. He made it off of Donda before Donda even dropped. Between the streams and the merch and the shows and shit like that.
The hype beast of the fucking the album was ridiculous. He's in the fucking Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it cost him. You hear about that?
$1 million.
Oh yeah, it cost $1 million and this and that, and it's like, for real, all that was bigger than the album at a certain point in time because you didn't know when the album was coming out. You heard certain songs. It was like a preview of it. Some niggas heard it in person. Blah. It's like, bruh, what's going on here, man? Like, they dropped the album or what? But
My bad. Go ahead.
But in the long run, good album. Scale to 1 to 10, what we giving it?
Donda?
7.
I give Donda an E. If I'm looking at it, not looking for music, but looking just to hear from Kanye.
Yeah, gotta be.
His bars were not what I thought his bars should have been.
It might be too early to say this too, but where you put it in your Kanye discography? Where is it?
After the original trilogy, after Pablo.
I don't know, cause Pablo grew on me.
Yeah, Pablo did. Pablo.
I'm saying it's lower than Pablo on my ranking.
Oh, okay.
I think it's probably above Yeezus.
Yeah.
Because the bottom is what? God is King. Jesus is King. That's You like that album?
I like 3 tracks off that album. I don't know though. That's like what's the name though, bro? That's a different genre of music.
It's a different Kanye.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. I right now I can't base it with Life of Pablo because Life of Pablo grew on me. I haven't given Donda enough time to grow on me.
That is another thing about this album.
Yeah.
That
seems like 808.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of replays.
808 definitely grew on me.
Like, me and my brother sat there and listened to the whole thing, and maybe those 3 songs that we played over. But the rest of them, like, we listened to, you might listen to it again. You might do the same thing, skim through it again, but just off initial listen to it, it wasn't no shit that's like, y'all gotta play shit back right. Like, as soon as it ends, you got it. You know what I mean? That's a tale of a dope song.
The only song I've heard like that was Off the Grid. And not for nothing, I was really listening back to Bobby's part.
Shit, that shit, Bobby shit was so hard, you didn't even realize Playboy Cardi was on the song.
Like,
Oh shit, yeah.
Bro, that verse sounded so fucking crazy, bro. Like, that nigga's moaning and groaning, holding. Yeah! What he's doing?
I think Playboy Cardi's voice was on the song for a total of 25 seconds. As opposed to 5 you come in and give you 3 minutes of bars.
Because Kanye starts off with like a half-hook verse. The Playboy comes in. He does his little... Yeah. Got him right.
Yeah.
Touch my wrist. Touch my kids. What? Did you say you tatted your kids? What's going on? Like, you mean you tatted a picture of your kids?
Alright, nigga, alright. Hurry up and get the father.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if we doubt that, you know what I mean, that this will get to you, Fabi, but if it does, and you have it on some strange, weird, mysterious way you have it here, we want to give you a...
I'll give you props for the delivery, just the same way Beyonce gets props, but who wrote those, my nigga?
Okay, I don't even care about it that much.
I do.
Mr. Foreign, man, we appreciate them bars. Those was good bars. That was good bar work for you, man. Don't know who's attributed to it, but good bar work, man.
Look, I talked to my homeboy who's a DJ out of L.A., and I was like, yo, man, I don't know who wrote the bars. He said, yo, niggas was locked in the house all year.
So, who wrote the
Alright, nigga. Okay.
Nah.
So, you have something else to say about Donda?
Like this new like genre of like albums, like how it's like artistic. Like, is Kanye really the first? Like, is he the Godfather? Like, you know how like people are playing different sounds and sometimes they have a song, it's just a minute long, and niggas are just saying Donda. That just happens in other people's albums now too.
But he's taking it. Here's the thing: Kanye is the conduit for which it all can flow, because he's listening to those obscure ass groups and bands and tribal groups and shit like that that put out albums that nobody really hears outside of the people in their town.
Yeah.
And he takes that and he puts it to his audience, who in this case is now not just rap, but he's bridging over the gospel. That's what I was going to say, because I listened to the album and I thought I had the wrong version of it the first time. Because I'm listening, I'm like, I'm hearing where niggas are supposed to curse, and there was no curse words. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Did that download the edited version? But it's a gospel album, which is another pivot for later on in the conversation. We're going to bookmark this as to why Andre 3000's song was not on there. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, we got.
We'll jump back to that later on.
Because right now we're going to do into because we were talking about who wrote Bobby's verse, which might be a wrong path to swing into the person that made Ghost Riding a big topic again, Mr. Drizzy Drake himself, the certified lover boy. Got everybody fucking putting hearts in their motherfucking shape-ups now.
Yeah, chill.
Shout out to Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast, but I hate you niggas sometimes. Because me and my brother have been saying what y'all talked about on one of your episodes for like the last 5 years. This nigga Drake is Teflon. Like, there's so much stuff that could have gotten him gone.
Yeah.
And he's still here. The first 2 tracks on this nigga's album are so disrespectful. Like, how are they coming from you?
Yeah.
How are they coming from you?
Is Drake? I don't know. Think of him. It's like he owns it though.
He's the king troll. Like,
this nigga owns his fucking corniness sometimes, and it makes me appreciate it. I'm like, this nigga knows he's corny. That fucking video to I'm Too Sexy.
Oh god.
Bro,
I told you that was a hit.
Look at the difference between.
I told you that was a hit.
I don't know if that's a hit.
I don't think it's a hit. I don't like it. It's not my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's how I feel.
But the video to me shows what Drake is now. Like Drake, look at the difference between him and fucking Future. This nigga is in a fat suit looking like DJ Khaled. This nigga's in a let's get physical workout fucking short shit. What other rappers doing that shit? And then you see, they probably told this nigga a Future like, yo, we trying to do like a funny video, so do something funny. Alright, I'm gonna sit on the couch with a bitch, and
That's hilarious.
I'm just sitting there. So, where's the funny part? I usually got 3 bitches with me, so
it's funny because it's just one.
It's just one. You get it?
I only have one bitch.
everybody knows it's a joke to me. I'm Future. So how would I just have one bitch? It has to be funny.
While this nigga Drake really doing some fucking clown shit, some real corny shit.
He's not afraid to laugh at himself. That's what makes Drake, you know what I mean? Like, it goes back to the Hotline Bling and the fucking...
No, not before Hotline Bling. What was the video
energy.
where he had the black leather suit on, the black leather short set with the Timbs? And that became a meme.
Oh, no,
Was it starting from the bottom?
Nah, it was...
Starting bottom was that nigga was walking next to...
Oh, my God, I know you're talking about, too. But even nigga fucking...
It started from way back then. It really started from nigga being on Degrassi.
I ain't just said...
Wheelchair Jimmy, nigga.
If you remember the energy video, nigga, he did like fucking everybody. He was Obama. He was fucking. He was mad niggas. It was in black and white. I got energy. Got a lot. And that shit. He did everybody. I forgot. I can't think off the top of my everybody he did, but he did mad niggas and that shit. Like.
That's why this nigga's Teflon. I think because he's willing to laugh at himself.
Yeah, like he.
Laugh all the way to the bench.
He's very strategic. Like, even if we go back to the motherfucker, and this ain't the Suck Drake Off podcast, pause, you know what I mean? But we give niggas, we appreciate niggas because...
I hate that light-skin nigga.
One thing you can't say about Drake is that he's not strategic. Because even when Back to Back was coming out, like, if you put yourself back to that time period, when Back to Back came out...
The album art alone.
Huh?
The album art alone for Back to Back.
Yeah.
Toronto Blue Jays versus
even the way he
walk off.
Even the way he had you waiting for this shit, you know what I mean? And then he played into the, you know what I mean? What he said? I gave y'all niggas 3 days where y'all at. Like, he was like putting time, like he was putting time stamp on y'all niggas. Like, he was just calling you out on all this shit. Like, it's like a nigga shooting the dozens at you that every day is ready for some new hot shit. Like a nigga that was doing the dozens against you that watched Chappelle's show, and he the only person that watched Chappelle's show.
Yeah.
So he's hitting you with all the Chappelle show jokes, and niggas like, why the hell is this nigga so funny? But you don't know that this nigga got, you know what I mean, the funny Bible at his crib.
Let's be honest. Niggas was really on Meek's side.
Yeah.
Until they heard that shit, niggas was like really on...
Niggas wanted Meek to win.
They finally about to get this nigga out of here.
It's like Floyd Mayweather, it's all the niggas that always win. Finally, we about to catch this nigga losing. It's gonna be on TV.
It was a nigga who could actually rap, a nigga who could probably scrap if he wanted to scrap him. Because we saw the video of Meek Mill in the gym, and that was fucking hilarious.
If you think about it, Meek and him got cool, but Meek has never been the same since that shit.
No, Meek's temperature is way down, and he lost his female. See, we're not quoting Future anymore, so we're not using the V word. But
he's never been looked at the same. His toughness, his bars, his music might have been, you know what I mean? His music might have been, alright, but niggas don't, it ain't vibing like it used to, bro. It don't hit like it used to. The tempo of it's not the same no more. And
nigga make songs with LMA and making love songs and shit.
Nah, he got good, don't get twisted, he got good,
Rule bag now.
He got good music, but it's never gonna be, because, like it's supposed to.
The tough guys, stuff is gone. You are no longer tough.
He's Twitter fingers, he's all the things that Drake was saying. And then, like, it was easy for Drake to make up after that shit. Like, if you Meek, like, it's like,
I'm
you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even supposed to hit you with none of that shit, bro. I was not supposed to win. You was supposed to smoke my boots. Like, literally. My boots should have been smoked. My tin should have been on fire, nigga. You was supposed to do all that shit.
Flame should have reached out to my leather short.
You know what I mean? Everything should have been night. Everything should have been night for me, bro. And the simple fact that I was, if Drake would have just did the charged up back to back, and Meek would have came back with some heat shit too, it would have been alright still. At least, and then, like, you know what I mean? If Meek would have came back with shit to equal up to Drake, like, like we got one of the Meek songs like, remember after Drake dropped back to back, Meek dropped ice cream and bubble gum. Oh yeah, that shit was fire, my nigga. He said such.
Well, if the scenes how we're there, why wasn't Pusha there with the finish on that?
Pusha doesn't have the popularity that Meek would have. Pusha's more.
Nah, but everybody was talking about that shit though.
It was, but
I think Pusha beat him.
Nah, not bars. But if we're being honest, and I don't want to act like this is my original take. I've heard other people say it too, but only reason Pusha went off is shock value. Like, oh shit, you got a kid, nigga? Yeah, I mean, like bars wise, like even though Drake wasn't really barring fucking Pusha up, he was really barring Ye up. He was still barring somebody to fuck up though. Niggas was catching bar work, nigga. It was the bar exam, and he got his law degree.
Yo, what happened? Did Drake replace his son, nigga? Because his son used to be the weirdest looking nigga, the weirdest looking little boy in the universe, bro. And then you see this little boy now, you're like, that's your kid.
He said they got a standard.
Yeah.
Nah, this isn't working. Yellow boy.
Whatever this little nigga's name is.
Adidon?
Adonis?
Is it Adonis?
Adonis.
Yo, AD, I need you to get out. Bring in the child actor.
You know, it couldn't be Drake if you named that nigga Robert or something like that. You know, you couldn't name that one. You know, if it's Drake, you can't name that nigga fucking.
I thought he would have been Drake.
Imagine you named this nigga Kanye.
He's my son. Literally.
Yo, this nigga has a bar in the song where he rhymes I took the Kupo. I mean, he rhymed it with Puto, but still.
We can honestly say and jump back to Kanye. Fucking Kanye, this is the second time Kanye took on a nigga though, man. So you gotta give him his props with that though.
Yeah.
The best part about it is Kanye's short. He's always taking on tall niggas.
Hey, how everybody feel about Kanye exposing that he's Big GD now too.
Oh, I saw that on Trap.
That leads to what's his name? He's Big.
I gotta watch. That shit came up on my.
You see?
Trap Lord.
Yeah, Trap Lord.
Yeah.
Live.
Cause that.
Shout out Trap Lord.
Yeah, next time, hopefully we might squeeze in this is just a warm-up episode, man. We getting our feet wet back again. We gotta come back with some fire shit, man. Probably next week we'll get back to the groove, but Trap Lord, we got rock some of your merch and shit. What else I was gonna say? Oh, the Andre 3000 shit.
Oh, yes.
That wraps us back around because
Wait. Education, please.
Yes, no.
Oh, you don't know about this?
Nah.
All right, so yeah. Well, I was saying something that was gonna grab
Delta.
The group chat that he sent us that had consequence, life of the party. That beat was Andre 2000.
What?
And he's talking to Kanye's mom. Yeah. But they couldn't put on it because he curses in it. And he said himself to take the curses out would have messed up the integrity of the song.
And it's crazy because the song got leaked by Drake, and he's coming at Drake. That's how I came to it, because in that song is where he says something on GD or something like that. That's what he refers to being Gangsta Disciple. And if Kanye's GD, then everybody should be in the game, man. All right? Everybody should just go home and do some research and pick your gang and just say that's what you are now. Kanye's fucking Gangsta Disciple.
I don't think he's GD. What's the name, GD?
GLC?
Yes.
I mean, they probably from the GD side of town. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking, because
I remember he was in that Larry Hoover shit. On American Gangster.
Yeah,
GLC was in that. I think GLC was actually GD. So if that's Kanye's quote unquote big homie, then maybe he feels Gio's GD by association.
I mean, yeah. I was Crip by association, so I feel it. So, we're not too emotional over here, man. Big R.I.P. to Omar, man. You know what I mean? Big R.I.P.
Michael K. Williams, bro.
Trying to give his fucking IMBDL page.
Let me see. Most recently that I remember, Lovecraft Country. He was in that, played the father. Played a pretty good role in that. So, no, not for nothing.
2K21.
Yep, he was in 2K21. Not for nothing. This has nothing to do with anything. For a straight man, he played an incredibly good gay character.
Played a couple gay
Oh,
characters.
yeah. No, yo.
For a straight man, he played a very good gay character.
Was he gay in, what's the Boardwalk Empire too? I think he was
Chalky White?
I didn't never seen it. I thought he was gay in something else though.
I know he was gay in Lovecraft.
Oh, alright, so that's it.
He was gay, like secretly gay in Lovecraft. And then he was Chalky White. He was Omar from The Wire. He did a bunch of stuff, bro. Michael K. Williams, great man, bro.
He did some shit on Vice.
Shit on Netflix too.
You talk about stolen cars.
Yes.
You talk about stolen cars in Jersey City and shit like that, and giving the rundown, and he was doing some dope shit,
Black
man.
market.
Yeah, and for real, if we're being honest, The Wire, top 5 best shows of all time.
Yep.
So there's no ifs and buts about that. That's top 5 show. You know what I mean?
And to quote my man Ty, one of the best villains ever.
So, like, and he made that show. Like, everybody that watched the show, they might have, you know what I mean? But Omar was Omar, bro. Omar didn't have no last name. You know what I mean?
Omar Little.
Oh, yeah, he did have a last name. I'm sorry. But he didn't need no last name. He was doing, like, he was making kissing a nigga in the mouth gangster still. And there's no way that's supposed to be gangster, dog. You run around kissing niggas in the mouth and then killing niggas.
He said in the interview once, they asked him about the gay rules. He said he's from a different era, bro. He said, you pay me enough money, I'll kiss you in the mouth, bro. Mwah. With that check at.
I ain't mad at him, man. I'm not personally doing it, but I'm not mad at him because, hey, man, that's your craft, my nigga. Like, if niggas want to do some, not no gay shit, but if niggas want to do some podcasting, we gonna do it. Well, I'm gonna do it because that's my craft. That's what I like doing, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? In a later episode, we're gonna touch more on his actual cause of death because it's come close to something in the circle. But it also that the way he died is like him, Matt Miller, DMX. You know,
trend.
It's
trend with famous niggas.
Like I said, later on, like maybe in the further episode, we're gonna touch deep into, like I said, touches the circle. So it's an epidemic out here, man. It's not just a pandemic; it's a pandemic and an epidemic. You know what I mean?
All type of demics.
Because you would never, even when you seen that, you would never. Niggas like, damn, for real? Like DMX, all right, we get it. You know what I mean? Matt Miller, I don't know if niggas got it, but it was.
If you listen to Matt Miller,
you got it.
You get it now. You definitely get it if you listen to it. Matt Miller's been for us.
Yeah, you wasn't too surprised about Matt Miller. And then once you start seeing the testaments, how he interacted with, I don't know if everybody's ever seen it. Matt Miller and his drug dealer. They let his like the way he's talking to him, like niggas was finessing that nigga too. You know what I mean? Like you never seen it before? Yeah, like he hit up one nigga trying to get some drugs. The nigga ain't hit him back, you know what I mean, in time. So they hit up a bitch. The bitch she was like, I got that for you, but you gotta buy it. You gotta get a female. You gotta buy a female too. That nigga Tab was crazy, bro. Like he had to get like a chick for the night type shit. I think he paid like 6 bands or some stupid shit like that. Like 3 bands for fucking 2 grams of coke, 10 fucking Roxy's, 10 perks, and the bitch or the female for 3 hours or 2 hours or shit like that. That shit was 3 bands.
God damn.
So, but boom, yeah, he had that. Soon as that was over with, the dude that he was hitting up earlier finally hits him back, and he's like, "Yo, I got that for you." So he got some pills off the chick that came with the chick, and then he got some off of Homeboy. Homeboy was the nigga that had the fake shit. Like they did the breakdown, like yo, he bought the real shit from the chick, but I think his name's Cameron. Cameron had the fake joints.
God damn.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's a dangerous game, man. You gotta niggas trying to eat, but like I said, it's dangerous, man. Like I said, you wouldn't. I don't think. Maybe Michael K. Williams isn't so fucking out off the wall. I think it's kind of
like you could. I don't know.
I believe he said the interview, or it was known. Because one of the articles that I saw that popped up was like the secret double life.
He did coke, I think that nigga was saying.
Yeah,
I feel like all
drink it.
And Newark and shit like that.
All famous niggas do coke.
It's a status symbol. You ain't balling, you know what I mean? Like, cause coke's expensive. Every nigga I knew did coke was getting some type of money. It wasn't broke. It wasn't getting dubs every day.
Like, well, what you bring? I brought some weed. Weed, nigga.
That shit stick.
Oh, nigga, you didn't bring no coke?
Yeah, niggas I knew do coke got like $300 worth of coke. They pulling out fucking half sandwich bags full. What the fuck?
Like, whoa, what?
It's a lot of
cocaine.
Cokaine's a hell of a drug.
George Young, that's a lot of motherfucking blow, my nigga. So what else? Alright, man. So there's a new Rolling coming out now. It was the regular shit. It was the mid.
Delta.
Now
it's new.
Yeah, it's some.
Nigga Gamma Psi about to come out. New Gamma Psi about to come out.
Dick Candy, where you at, bro? Drumline, save us.
Now there's a new strain of COVID. New datas.
Data.
We rep the data. We rep the data. And that's what you check before you die.
So we've been podding and working through the beginning of we started podding in the middle of COVID? Or
2 months in.
Yeah, we started podding a few months into podding. Y'all niggas been at the same job. I've been at 4 or 5 jobs since then. You know what I mean? But niggas been working, podding, living life. We coming up on 2 years of COVID?
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel like it's...
I'm ready to go back to Vegas.
Word.
That's how I feel.
I want to go to Vegas now. We out.
It's getting to the point where, we can... Let's finish this, bro. We're gonna talk about it. We're getting to the point now. It's like it's necessary to get the vaccine.
I'm already half vaccinated.
You know, he's half vaccinated. I'm about to make my appointment tomorrow, so it's like, we're not the. If that's gonna get us to lose listeners, we're not the anti-vaccine. Vaccine over here, bro. We get vaccinated around this part. So
if it allows me to travel about.
Yeah, New York is applying pressure, bro.
Yeah,
I went to a bar in New York. Was like, let me see your vaccination card. I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah, we try to live life, man. So
nigga, I'm maskless, bro.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting shot like shit. I don't know. We were military kids, man. We had to get extra shots growing up, so I ain't really scared about no shot.
Honestly, when people make the argument like you don't know what you're putting in your body, nigga, I don't know what's in Tylenol. I don't know what makes up Tylenol. I don't know what ibuprofen really is. I don't know none of that shit, nigga. So I don't care, honestly.
I done put way worse shit in my body than the COVID vaccine.
Nigga, you know how much rust is probably in my body from drinking out of a hose?
I do know what's in Nasty Boys edibles though. It's all natural.
So Vegas, are you serious, Eduardo? Because you the one we went to Vegas. It's not nothing for us to do this again. I need him not to be drunk and shit in the airport this time.
Fuck, I kept not promising you that. I gotta go in December.
With wifey?
Yeah, wifey's cousin's birthday.
Alright, we gonna crash that shit.
I'm trying to go in October as well because I like October.
October's a good time.
The weather was nice.
It's not too hot.
Like what? Late October?
Yeah, October.
Late to mid, or maybe first week this November.
Yeah.
Shorty's birthday
like
November.
From like the 15th on.
Yeah, like just nice and low key. Get out there. And we go the last week of October. There's a chance you may run into the boy out there, but I doubt it. But he's usually in Vegas around his birthday.
Wait, who?
It's the boy.
Certified.
Yeah.
He was out there last when we was out there.
Yeah, he got out there like the day we left.
Really?
And so were the Lakers, yeah. And not for nothing. Like if you go, we'll do more stuff. Cause like I said, me and him are complacent, so we're cool with just getting our weed and chilling in the hotel.
I know this time I'm definitely
getting 17 hookers.
Finding a way to get a scooter or something. I'm bringing 3 pair of Crocs out that bitch.
We all gonna rent a fucking e-bike. Oh, nigga. Imagine we all high as hell on e-bikes, bro, in Vegas.
That's one thing about our Vegas reviews, man. Like, a walk in Vegas is a real walk, man. Unless you're trying to do something on the strip, a walk is a walk, bro.
Get an e-bike, bro. Right now, an e-bike.
They didn't have none.
Yo, man,
E-bike's probably mad expensive out Vegas if they do have it, bro. Cause everybody want one.
They didn't have no scooters.
I don't think I see anybody.
Y'all got rollerblades, nigga?
It's crazy because you walk, like where the dispensary is, you walk down the street a little bit, like, I don't want to say the hood, but it's like, maybe some low-income housing around that area, a little bit.
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to go there and stay off the strip, even though I know off the strip is way cheaper.
Yeah, because
you get a whole apartment for like $350 for a week.
But
off the strip,
but
I want to stay on the strip.
Yeah, where the apartment shit is a nice little 45-minute walk, maybe 30, maybe not 45 minutes, but at least 30-minute walk. And doing that shit every day, mad drunk, coming from it's not gonna be a look. It's supposed to be on the strip, and at the end of the day, no matter how drunk we was, our hotel room was but so far. So.
We didn't even utilize like taxis and shit like that. We could have for Ubers.
I feel like Uber would be mad expensive and fucking.
In the best world, we can go us three and like maybe like two other people, so we get a room and like the Luxor and get a room somewhere else too, so we can utilize that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got one at the Luxor, and we got one at the fucking...
Whatever's on the opposite side.
Yeah, so now you can utilize both sides of the motherfucking... of Vegas.
We still recording?
Yeah. And turn up.
Hope somebody recording.
Always recording, man. And we hit everything that we need to hit. Oh! Did y'all do y'all, the Bishop Sycamore? Did y'all watch the shit?
I started watching it, so hold on.
I just know of it.
So wait, it was a real school, but not a real program?
Alright, this is from what I grasped of it. It was one of them, like, online...
Like the ride?
It was like fucking alternative school, but don't gotta show up to class. You just go on the fucking computer and do fucking assignments type shit. But they were, yeah, they weren't certified to be playing no fucking top-notch football teams on ESPN.
So wait.
So ESPN got duped because somebody didn't do their research, and these niggas is brazen enough to try to like schedule like all the best teams and trying to play. But the kicker about it all was them niggas had grown-ass men on the team. So you got like 22-year-olds, 20-year-olds. Trust me, IMG, all them niggas is legit. Them niggas is the right age because that's a top-notch program. So they getting their ass whooped by some 16, 17-year-olds. Grown-ass men is getting pushed around. Can't tackle. Some brolic-ass motherfucking man-child kids.
That's what my question is. Like, they did all that shit just to lose?
Yeah, now you just lose.
No, they got
fucked. You know what I mean? They couldn't even
I
score
thought it was like 50-something to 0, nigga.
58-0, bro.
Yeah,
What the fuck is going on
there?
there?
Touchdown, nigga.
I bet you not one nigga look good on that fucking
field. I think in 2 years they played 9 games, and they said they outscored them motherfucking, the opponents outscored them like 360 to like 42.
Yeah,
boy. You know what I mean? So it's like, bruh.
These niggas is like fucking...
like, my thing was, and the people that's been talking about it asked, what were you trying to gain out of this? Like, what was it?
To lose?
Some random NFL team, but, yo, that nigga right there in the team that's getting smacked 79 to
the
fucking
players,
0.
But see, the players that made sense. Like, you're trying to get tape. You're hoping that you're playing against IMG, and you fucking throw for 3,000 yards, and you motherfucking have the crazy Reggie Bush juke move, and now everyone want to sign you type shit. Now you want to get a scholarship. But for the coach was also the athletic director. So he was like, he was double dipping. He was doing a lot of things, you know what I mean? And he got felonies. This nigga was a wild boy, dog. He was renting hotel rooms, bounce checks, you know what I mean? The nigga's so savage, he got the niggas like, they was in the hotel for like 2 months, they said. Then they eventually moved to a house. And like I said, like, the Bishop Sycamore team had older niggas, but they also had young niggas, like 16 or 17-year-olds.
Why is there no American read about this?
It just happened. But the 16, 17-year-olds, the lease was in their name. The house lease was in their name. When I say parents consent, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they was... And then I think
Why Channel 9 picking that shit up?
A couple news sites have picked it up. But it's just so... It's crazy because no one ever knew about it if ESPN didn't get played. You know what I mean? Because they lied to ESPN and said that they had motherfucking D1 prospects on the team.
Yeah.
So that's why they think, all right, boy, y'all D1 prospects, y'all play IMG, should be a good game.
Yeah, this nigga was in D1 cell in fucking in prison.
This is county jail. Alright, so I guess we get to the nitty gritty of this. So let me ask you a question, right? I already know his answer. I'm gonna ask you. What makes a sandwich a sandwich?
This is important. This is important.
Me personally, I would say 2 pieces of bread.
So something.
No, because those are hoagie or stuff.
Hoagies, that's the
something, yeah, but it's not 2 pieces of something that you.
A folded bread over your ingredients in the middle.
bread-like substance. Cause
some bread-like substance like
So what's
wrap.
so what's a gyro?
I feel like quesadillas
Is a gyro
a
sandwich?
Mexican fucking grilled
A
cheese.
gyro? See, now we're getting in different waters. Is a taco a sandwich?
No, because that's made out of corn.
So a taco's
What
not.
is the flour?
But a taco's
I
not.
think it's wheat.
If a taco's not a sandwich, then a gyro can't be a sandwich. I don't think a gyro will be a sandwich.
Okay, so I think we kind of figure out what
So
it is.
a hot dog is not a sandwich.
A hot dog, I guess, would not be a sandwich. By that definition, it should be a sandwich by that definition.
I'm about to look up the legit definition of sandwich.
But anywho,
But hamburger's a sandwich.
it should be.
Because I've heard hamburger sandwich.
Nah.
And I was like, what's wrong with
But they're called sandwich rolls. If you buy the Martin's potato rolls, they're called sandwich rolls. So anywho, this question comes because me and this guy here, my extra thin brother here. Extra fit, know what I'm saying? Man, skinny over here, man. Don't turn to the side, you'll disappear on us, baby.
In shape, Poppy?
Yeah. We watch Instagram Reels, which is pretty much just TikTok on Instagram. And there seems to be like this conspiracy of Caucasian females calling everything sandwiches. Like, bruh, this chick the big thing is the cheese. So like they're taking cheese and putting cheese in the pan and then letting it get like into a layer of melted cheese and then putting stuff on that and then eating that. Then there's the bell pepper sandwich. So you cut a fucking bell pepper in half, you empty out the seeds and shit, you put mayo in the inside, you put all the sandwich shit, but it's not bread.
I feel like a sandwich requirement should be bread. I feel like
I just looked up the definition of sandwich. Alright. An item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or any other filling between them, eaten as a light meal. That's the definition
of sandwich.
So, say bell pepper.
So a bell pepper or a boiled egg.
White people. You must be stopped.
Or melted cheese.
So
it's not a fucking sandwich.
So in that definition, a hot dog is not.
A hot dog is because it's between 2 breads.
And so is a hamburger. Sandwiches. A taco is not.
I think it doesn't have bread.
A gyro is pita bread. So a gyro is a sandwich.
Is it around 2 pieces of
It's wrapped.
That's 1 piece. That's 1 piece. It's wrapped.
But you can make a peanut butter jelly sandwich
but
with 1 piece of bread, though.
And also,
you just holding it.
And also, that's the same concept.
2.
A gyro is the same concept as a hot dog.
Yeah.
Nah, a hot dog has that split in the middle, though.
So it's a gyro.
No, a gyro's a wrap. Isn't a gyro like a burrito? It's like a Greek burrito.
But it's 1 piece of bread that's being used in 2 parts.
But it said 2 pieces.
But okay, so then a hot dog.
A hot dog is 2 pieces.
No,
it's just not cut all the way through.
So if this is the same shit.
Alright, so if I took my hot dog bun like an asshole, like one of those weirdos, and I just fucking ripped it in half, and then I just put the hot dog in the middle, that's a sandwich now? It's no longer a hot dog?
No, it's still a sandwich.
I don't think that's a weirdo.
It was a sandwich.
It was a sandwich the whole time?
Yeah.
How's that weirdo just because you want to split your bread up?
Nah, man, don't do that.
But it comes cradled.
If I invite
you, split it?
Yeah, if I invite you to cook out, and you splitting your hot dog buns, and then putting...
Alright, so have it splits naturally. You don't have a problem with it, though, right?
Nah, because it happened. You know? It's like when you got chips, and you put them in the nachos, and the chip breaks. You got to get a bigger chip.
The
chip be a superhero. To eat the chip and the nachos.
I mean, you're super skinny, so you ain't.
I'm just throwing out some shit fat guys would do. You know, I'm just guessing. You know, watching TV.
If you were fat, yeah.
So here's the weirdest thing I saw in looking for the hot dog and the food reels, right? So someone took a jalapeno pepper, a glizzy.
I thought it was a pickle.
No, that's not that one. Jalapeno pepper, a glizzy, wrapped it in bacon, air fried that. So now you got a fried bacon glizzy. Then threw that in the bun and dressed it up. Onions, mustard, ketchup, all that good stuff.
That don't sound terrible.
That actually looked pretty fucking good.
But see, the bell pepper thing, I can understand that. That's.
Oh man, you exclusively date white dudes.
Come on,
man. It's because it's like a lettuce wrap. So like when people.
But it's a bell pepper.
Alright, but when people use lettuce to make a sandwich, what's that?
It's not a sandwich.
It's
a
lettuce
wrap.
wrap shit.
It's a wrap.
I said it's called lettuce. It's not called lettuce wrap sandwich.
It's a wrap.
It's just called lettuce wrap.
So a wrap, so you get a sandwich as a wrap, it's not a sandwich.
No, it's a wrap. It's as a wrap. It's no longer a sandwich, it's a wrap.
So is it a gyro a wrap?
A gyro wrap?
Yeah. Gyro.
But it's pita bread, so it's technically still a sandwich. It's like making a sandwich with one piece of bread.
What, is it pita bread?
It's just a larger piece of bread, technically.
But it's not two pieces.
But you can make a sandwich. So when you make a sandwich with one piece of bread, is it not a sandwich?
Nah, that's it. It lost its sandwich right.
So it's demoted to
you
what?
Forfeited.
So that was a wrap?
You forfeit. You're a rap now. That's it.
It's like the tier below
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap for you now.
Alright, hold on. One last thing.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this another day.
Nah, we can do it. We're
You know, if I was a fat boy.
we got like 8 more minutes.
I spoke to you about this. The tier list.
Oh, soul food?
Of soul food. Like, S-class is super class, like the best. You can't go without this shit. You can't throw this out. A, B, C, and then F. We're gonna skip D. Alright, so.
S, I believe you said A. So it's S, A.
Alright, we're gonna go with A. A is the best.
Okay.
B.
And we're just gonna bring it like school.
A, B, C, D,
S.
F.
Okay.
So we're doing soul
We're E. Anyways.
You're doing all the foods, like soul food, Mexican food, Spanish food?
Nah, soul food, like.
Ribs, A.
Yeah. Ribs is A.
Oh, you talking about like grading what's...
Yeah.
Ribs is A. Potato salad.
Potato salad C. Potato salad C.
Potato salad B with collard greens and
Is it
macaroni. No, macaroni might be A.
Macaroni and cheese is definitely...
Mac and cheese is A.
Yeah, mac and cheese is A.
Mac and cheese is A.
Potato salad's that's gotta be D level.
That's C. D to me.
How many A's can you have? That's the question.
Alright, collard greens.
C.
That's B to me.
Collard greens...
Done right with some neck bones.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's a C to me because if the collard greens is on the plate and it's not the best, it's not going to destroy the meal for me. If there's some good macaroni and cheese and some good ribs, some good potato salad, subpar collard greens is not going to ruin it.
That's been
I can't, yeah.
If it's some bad... See, first of all...
bad mac and cheese is going to fuck the
ruin
whole meal
shit.
up.
I don't care if your ribs is. I made the ribs, but...
And we could break it down that, like... If you get some bad mac and cheese, you might see the whole barbecue over.
Yeah.
With some bad ribs, or bad...
Remember
this nigga made undercooked hamburgers and hot dogs?
Who?
The nigga, whose name we shall not speak.
Oh.
That's about to leave the family.
Oh. I don't remember that. You know it's just funny shit.
How you burn hot hamburgers and they're still raw on the inside.
But,
What?
Listen, if we're keeping it...
Frozen.
If we're keeping it a Simpson bean, man, listen. I take some bad meats, pause, over some bad mac. I can work with some bad meat and some good mac, man. Like, it's good.
I can eat just the mac. Like, if I'm eating the ribs and the ribs are trash,
But
I'm
think
eating
about
the
it,
mac.
you can't fuck up a burger bun so much. So I take a burger, you know what I mean? A hot dog.
Let me get a glizzy with a little burnt on the side.
And some good mac. If the mac and cheese is A1, I brought the mac and cheese myself from my reliable source. I'm Gucci, dude. I'm gonna take a big ass half a pan or a quarter.
Thank you.
You wrapping it out? This is me right here. This is my first portion.
So what you do is you pull out, you dole out a big plate, right? And they think that you're eating a big plate, and you take the tray with you, like, that's for you.
Alright, pies. This is the last question. Pies.
Sweet potato.
They're fucking all F to me.
Sweet potato.
Every single fucking pie is F. Fuck them pies.
Sweet potato.
Fuck all the pies.
I'll take some apple pie.
Apple pie with ice cream.
Hell no.
Sweet potato.
F. Can we go with more letters? G.
Double Z.
Yeah, so, I mean, you talking, pie's not no, oh, yeah, so far. For some reason, I'm thinking, because you saying ribs, I'm thinking barbecue, like, I feel like y'all saying soul food.
Alright, fried chicken. That's A.
Hey, it's hard to fuck up some fried chicken.
Alright, pig feet.
That's fine.
I'm Dominican.
So no, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like breakdown. So like one of them has to go type shit, something like that. But like not even like that. Just do ranking. Like so, it's soul food. Then what's after? Is it Chinese? Is it?
Oh shit.
Is it Mexican? Is it Italian?
Soul food keep Chinese. Yo man, Chinese got me through some real rough times.
I feel like Chinese is versatile. I feel like you can like if you had to live off Chinese for the rest of your life. You won't have a boring life. You can switch it up. You can have like 4 things that you.
Here's a question though: have you ever had Chinese food restaurant wings that were better than chicken places?
Yes.
Yeah.
New York.
Disrespectful.
Yo, that's crazy. But some New York chicken wings, Chinese chicken wings.
You ever had a hamburger from a Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, gross.
Why would you do that?
That shit was disgusting.
Nigga never eat like a hamburger, no pizza.
Yo, man. That shit was disgusting.
Was the Chinese food from Mr. Nice Guys good or not?
No.
See, that's
they served alcohol.
Yeah, that's what
they
I'm saying.
delivered.
Oh shit.
That was
delivered alcohol.
that was they didn't care about the food. That's all I'm about to say.
It was trash.
Chinese food now.
The food didn't have to be good because we serve liquor. So
Yeah, you want it or not?
yeah, pretty much.
That's
Yeah, you're probably drunk, right? You want this?
Nah, niggas wasn't drunk. That's a problem.
Pizza can go.
We were trying to get drunk.
Yeah, we ever get drunk.
I'm eating the food as I'm drinking it. I'm realizing this is gross.
Pizza places, y'all can go. I don't need y'all in my life.
See, a good slice be good sometimes, man. I sell for a slice
I
sometimes.
like what's today, man. Like on my commercial side, I like Pizza Hut.
Something about it. Something about that grease.
I like
that extra grease.
Nah,
I've actually seen them spray the butter on top of it before. It came out of an aerosol can. It was fucking disgusting.
They cheese be do too much for me sometimes too. That's
I
all
don't know, man. I like Pizza Hut over Domino's, honestly. And their wings are better than Domino's. Domino's give you fucking pigeon.
Yeah.
I told you about the Chicken Hut story, right?
Nah.
When I was in college, we ordered Pizza Hut, and they told us they ran out of pizza. But they had
what?
But they had plenty of wings. Cause the nigga, I said, nigga, you're not Chicken Hut. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? And I wanted some fucking wings. I would have called the fucking chicken plate. I wanted pizza. How you tell me that? But in the same vein, I worked at McDonald's one year, and we ran out of hamburger patties. So if you order a regular hamburger that night, you got a quarter pounder. Yeah.
Alright, Mexican places.
Only Mexican places I know is Taco Bell and Qdoba.
Y'all could go. To me.
And Chipotle. Is Chipotle Mexican? Yeah, right? Chipotle. I'll go with Qdoba or Chipotle.
That's how I wonder. As a Spanish person, how you feel that for your representation of Spanish food, they always go to Mexican food? Like the one that's great with a...
Because it's like there's no Dominican chain restaurant.
Yeah.
Because Mexico's fucking right below us, bruh.
Poppies.
Mexico is America.
Okay, but fucking Dominican Republic is right in the water.
And
half your niggas live in fucking Washington Heights anyway.
Yo, you ever heard the fucking Alamos, bro? Yo,
Puerto
there was Mexicans here on this land way before Dominicans were.
Why not a Puerto Rican restaurant then? That's fucking mainstream. Yeah, we about to do that.
Shit, I don't know. Alright.
Hold on. Yeah, so as y'all can tell, I don't know if y'all heard, but the rain started kicking us out, man. So we finishing up, man. Like I said, we've been gone. Probably dropped this on Friday. Today's Wednesday, the 8th, so maybe on the 10th. You know what I mean? But we'll be back next week. Thanks for rocking with us, man. You know what I mean? Subscribe for the vlog. We back. Those podcasts nobody ever heard of, man. We out.
Yeah. Remember!